Well, hello there. This is Circle 30 coming at you from North Remembers, and once again, I know exactly what you're thinking. Where on earth is BMWFire? Circle, did you kidnap him? No, I didn't. He's actually on holiday at the moment until kind of mid-July, but until he gets back, the war recaps are going to be done by me. You poor people. I'll try my best. Today we've got some excellent replays from our scrim against Black Hand's side. We did pull out the 5-star victory, but I think the war was a lot closer than the score would have you believe. As for Black Hand's side's performance, they 1-starred our Town Hall 11s. I think they got 3 Town Hall 10 triples, and 1 Town Hall 9 did manage to escape their grasp, but other than that, they did clear the 9s. As for us, we managed to 2-star their Town Hall 11s. We got all but 1 Town Hall 10 triple, just that 1 triple managing to escape our grasp there, and then as for the rest of it, we cleared them out, all the 9s dealt with. So the first replay we're going to look at is number 7, and this guy, Squay Q, that's my attempt at pronouncing his name. He's doing a Go La Loon against this pretty clearly anti-bowler base, which is fair enough. He's going to use a baby dragon to start the funnel off on the right. He's actually going to get a cannon taken out for that baby dragon investment, so that's pretty good. Wizard on the other side, and he's going to use a CB entry, and I think he's going to drop a few Volks in with his golem just to help out with the DPS there. He uses wall breakers to get his golem in, and then he's going to go ahead and drop his king, a jump, a poison, and a rage, all of that good stuff. And what he's going for is the CC, the queen, the air defense, the air sweeper, and the right hand inferno. Queen wonders whether she's going to go shopping or not, eventually decides to come back into the base. Excellent decision, queen. King steps up, takes out the inferno, and that is the ground stage of the attack done. Starts his air attack by dropping 2 hounds, quite spread out, gets 2 air bombs, so really good value for those that hound deployment. Then brings his loons in behind. First hound goes down, and the pups get eviscerated by that inferno tower, but no worries, Squay Q is not phased. He drops more air troops. That third hound, I think, is intended to tank the wizard towers, which would take out loons pretty quickly otherwise. Freezes that second inferno, and it is down before you can say, I froze an inferno tower. Loons in behind take out the wizard towers under rage, and more air troops come in at the back. Now at this point, when I was watching the attack live, I was like, yes, Squay's got it, last AD going down, he wins. But there's another AD all the way in the corner, and the hound just flies over to it and dies. But the Squay still gets it because he has tons and tons of loons just clumped up in that spot and no splash damage left that can hit them, and the AD is actually distracted by lava pups, so the loons just wander around and take out the rest of the defenses. Conveniently, the loons are over the highest hit point, clean up structures, plenty of pups left, and that is going to be a nice easy 3-star for Squay. Good job, bro. Now we're going to move just 1 spot down and look at number 8 being taken on by Juggernaut, and he is going to use a more meta-based attack. Bowlers, obviously. He's got 19 of the blue dudes, and he's going to start off with some funnel minions, and then I think he's going to drop his queen and start walking her towards the round the right hand side to take care of the point defenses that would otherwise be shooting at the bowlers as they made their way through the core. On the other side, he's got a golem and a few of his bowlers to make the funnel on the left hand side. Those bowlers are going to split. Some of them are going to go around the side, which is nice. The others are going to come in with the main pack of bowlers down the core. He's got more CC bowlers, and he's going to drop a jump and a rage. Is he going to drop a jump? He's frozen. He's poisoned. Oh, a potentially hazardous CC has come out. Oh, I apologise, he's just going to let his troops break through that wall. But he manages to get the baby dragon down by double poisoning it. And while I'm rambling about CC troops, the bowlers are just wrecking this core. He puts a back-end freeze on the other Inferno Tower, and by the time that wears off, the bowlers are going to be all over the defences that they nullified. And at this point, it's time to send in his back-end loons that he's got to take out the defences that are now being distracted by the bowlers. So very well thought out attack. Good decision to bring the back end loons in the end. They got pretty good value. And yeah, again, now it's just a case of waiting for the troops to finish, really. While we're doing that, I suppose I can rant about bowlers. They need a bit of a nerf. I'm a Town Hall 9, and I spend quite a lot of my time nowadays trying to defend HGHB, Healer Giant Hog with CC bowlers, and the way the bowlers quickly annihilate large areas of the base with their double strike attack is quite overpowering. So yeah, they need a nerf. While I'm rambling about that, his remaining troops just need to get through one more wall. That AD goes down, and that is that. Good job to Juggernaut. Now we're going to take a look at some Town Hall 9 action. We'll go down to number 11, Karim, doing it with dragons. Love the dragon attacks. It's interesting to see that as people are worrying about kind of defending Govejo and bowlers and the attacks that are widely considered to be strongest, people sometimes neglect their AD position, and Karim is going to take full advantage of this by queen walking all the way down the right hand side of this base, and he's going to get 3 air defenses. Funnels with a baby dragon, puts his queen down, and he's got quite a lot of rage backed up. The thing I like about this attack is that he's brought 4 rage spells, and he can use as many rage spells as he likes on his queen. If he needs 3 rages to survive those double ground expos to get the ADs that he wants, then that's okay. He just uses slightly fewer rages on his dragons, but if he doesn't need them, he can rage up his dragons more. So he uses his first rage to burn through the king. Some of the CC is going to come out, and he poisons those. No questions asked there, and I think he's going to use the ability next to keep his queen up through the expos, and then she's going to take one of them out, so she'll be sitting a little bit safer after that. So while this is going on, he's going to quite creatively use his king, to be honest. He's going to use it for funneling and to pull the CC. He's going to drop it on the dark barracks. There it goes, and he'll pop the ability straight away. King doesn't really need to do that much. He's got the rest of the CC out. 4 balloons, so they'll wander over to the queen. He's got another poison that he's going to put down. He's just waiting for them to make their way over, and soon enough the queen has got all the ADs taking care of the CC in due course, and now she can just sit pretty at the bottom of that base, tanking a cannon, as you do, while the dragons come in and rage through this very tightly packed queen chamber. More Teslas pop, but he's got another rage spell, and his dragons have been sitting in it for a very long time, which is pretty good. And as soon as the dragons are going to get in range of this last AD, he's got a CC Hound, which is really a very tanky troop for Town Hall 9. Can take a lot of beating, and it's making air attacks quite a lot more powerful in the current meta. So I'm very happy to see that in the game. I've got to say, one of the better moves that Supercell has made recently. So yeah, another rage for the dragons just to accelerate them over to that last air defense. And now again, it's just a matter of time while the Hound tanks the final few defenses and the dragons make their way over. Another nice thing about dragon attacks is that there isn't really much actual cleanup to do, because there aren't really any defense targeting troops in there apart from the CC Hound. So that's that. Nicely done, Karen. We're going to move on down. Number 17. Cider taking on this base with a queen charge Govejo. He's going to use a strategy that's kind of underrated in my eyes, which is using the queen to just charge the enemy queen. You don't see it much anymore. So people are kind of pushing their queens further and further out in their base building, but Cider's going to take full advantage of that. It's not a particularly heavy queen chamber, so he's just going to come in with his queen and take down the queen and probably get the CC out of there as well. Drops a wizard to funnel on that elixir storage, and that just makes sure that the queen is definitely going to head inside the base. She's not going to wander around at all, and I'll tell you that's very, very important, because I've definitely had a few queens wander on me in my time, so good to see that. While the queen is doing her job down there, he's going to start his CBKS, I think, at 4 o'clock with a golem on the mortar. Once the CC's come out, sorry. He's poisoned that and raged it. Better safe than sorry there. Now the golem's coming in at 4. He's got more wizards to create his funnel. And he'll break the golem in. He should funnel that right side anytime now. He can't really send his king and his Volks in until that's created. There it goes. And there we go. There's the main KS, and he starts sending in his hogs pretty soon after this, because what I like about this is that the hogs are almost completely tanked, especially on the right side by the Valkyries. In fact, the Expo's targeting the Queen, which is also nice. The hogs are killed by a skeleton trap at the bottom, but he's got reinforcements he can send in, so that's not a problem. And look in the core, we've just got everything going on. He's going to get an excellent value heal spell there as he diffuses a diagonal DGB 1x1, gets the hogs in it, gets the Volks in it. More hogs come in at the bottom to take out those defenses that he missed first time around. And that is going to be all she wrote on that one. Plenty of troops left. And again, just a case of cleaning up. Very nice attack by Cider. There we go. Moving on to another air attack. Giza with the Pentalaloon on number 20. Another off-meta attack here that's kind of sat on the back burner quite a bit. But Giza is going to show us how it's done here with a beautiful air attack. Now, case in point here, BMW's war recaps would have you believe that North Remembers is completely perfect in every attack they do, and I'm here to set the record straight and tell you that that is not the case. People make mistakes. As you can see, Giza has in his hand a double lightning and a zap, which he's gonna kind of semi-swag and deploy as the hounds reach the last AD. I think his intention was to deploy it before the raid started, but Giza doesn't need to. He's just going to zap it as the hounds get there. That's okay. And at this point, he's got 2 hounds left. One just exploded, and he's going to tank the back end with his heroes. And the amount of air troops he's got left at this point is just astonishing. Another thing to note is that this raid took just over a minute, excluding cleanup, and that's really impressive. It just isn't enough time for the defenses to shoot down all his air troops. So really overpowering attack there by Giza. I mean, sorry if you didn't want me to show that. I had to. That was incredible. Yeah, it's just another case of people defending other things, and yeah, Giza definitely took advantage of the loon pathing on that one. Plenty of cleanup troops, pups everywhere, and he's got about a minute and a half to get these corner builder huts, so good job to him. Now we've got time to squeeze in one more. No Queen Walk on this one, just a straight Goveho by Bogdan, going in on number 25, Emka. I love the simplicity of this attack, just a bunch of Valkyries and a bunch of hogs and a bunch of heal spells. Now, a beautiful thing in this entry he used here is that golem has managed to tank all the defenses in that area, so he can ring about a third of the base with wizards unopposed and create a really wide funnel. And one of the other things he's done very nicely is definitely made sure that his Volks are going straight to that core compartment, exactly where he wants them. I don't think there are many people, if any people, that can say they've never had a Volk wander off on them in a raid before. But Bogdan is very methodical, very calm, very collected, make sure every single Volk goes where he wants it. And he's now, because he's only brought one jump and the Queen is sitting in her chamber, he can rely on the Volks to break through into the Queen compartment, and he's got 3 heals, which is plenty enough to keep the Volks and hogs alive. And now we've got this nice synergy going on, just like we had in Cider's attack, where the Volks were tanking for the hogs, and now he's just sweeping through the base with 20 hogs. I mean, there's a DGB going off, but he has more than enough hogs. Where's the DGB? There it is, sorry. But he still has like 6-7 hogs in there, and that's more than enough. Puts wizards on the trash ring, and that is all she wrote for that one. Both abilities still up, just really overpowering attack there from Bogdan. And that is going to do it for this war. Hope you like the attacks. I believe the next scrim we've got is versus Purebach, so stay tuned for a recap on that. But until then, this is Circle 30 reminding you to stay frosty.